Welcome to today's special episode where we dive into the latest innovations and trends that's shaping the fintech landscape. I'm here in Turkey, in beautiful Istanbul. A country has rapidly evolved into a fintech hub, bridging Europe, Middle East, and Central Asia. And today we have the privilege of speaking with Murat Kastan, CEO of UPT. Welcome to What is Most Interesting podcast channel.
Thank you, Nadira. Thank you, Nadira. You're welcome.
So, how are you today?
All good. So it is nearly winter in Istanbul. It is snowing, and the business is always busy. And I am very happy to be here with you.
I have known you actually for 4 years, and we just got connected when the UPT has just started, and now you are one of the most influential players in the regions of cross-border payments and remittance business. And today I think that we'll discuss about the role of UPT in Turkey and definitely Turkic countries as well, because it has a massive impact. Please, the first question is, how did you start this fintech business and why fintech? Why not like other sectors, etc.?
Sure. Just before beginning, just a small note. So 4 years ago, it was not the beginning of the UPT, but it was the beginning of the new strategy of UPT to building its own platform in the other countries rather than the Turkey and building the platform. At that time, I was EVP of International Partnerships. So for the last 1 year, a little bit more than 1 year, I am the CEO of the company. So for my story, personal story is a little bit interesting because after graduating from the university, the business school, so I asked myself, so Murat, which roles you cannot do? Then you can choose the role or the let's say positions you will apply to do. I said that hey, I cannot do marketing, I cannot do business development. This was 20 years ago. So that's why I always apply to the audit roles. So I have started my career as an auditor in Finance Bank. Yeah, now it is QNB. I worked nearly 15 years in the audit, in the different departments, in the loan audits, or branch audits, treasury audits. After the 15 years, so my friends had a telecom company, and just they were discussing to evolve this telecom company into a fintech. So the payment law established in Turkey in 2014. So after a couple of years, because in the all Africa region, nearly all the telecom companies involved to the fintech area. So the idea was coming from there. And I said, okay, 15 years audit is enough for me. So let's move to the other area. So, and at that time, they were a startup, even they didn't establish the company. So I moved the company. I was the second staff of the company.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so we established the company, applied to the license. In a very short time, 6 months, we got payment institution approval. Approval. And then we have started the business. I have worked there nearly 4 years. And after that 4 years, so I had very good connections, exactly. And I moved to UPT. And for the last 6 years, I am working for UPT. But also, let's say, understand myself after 15 years, because as I said, after graduating from university, I was thinking that I cannot do business development or marketing, etc. But once I started the startup journey, I said that, hey, it is for me.
This is like really impressive journey. But before moving forward to UPT's journey, can you kindly tell us, to our audience, regarding the payment institutions, how they are working so in Turkey? For example, in other European countries, for example, if we're going to take the Poland, there are SPI, and then you can upgrade it to the national license, so like small payment institution license. How is it formed here, like, and how they are categorized? It's like really also.
Sure. We have a payment law which was established in 2014, as I said, and there are a couple of sub-laws which is making details of this law. So I can say that our Turkish payment law is similar to the PSD and PSD2 in the Europe, but there are some a little bit, let's say, local changes in Turkey. So currently we have a couple of different license types, not like small one or the other ones. First one is payment institutions. So you can apply to the payment institution license, or you can apply to the EMI, electronic money institution license, or you can apply to the bill payment company. So if you apply to the bill payment, so you can only process the bill payments like electricity bills, etc. For the payment type, so you are applying to the license with a business model. So you can say that as UPT did in the beginning, so I will make international remittance. So you can only make international.
But you are also one of the first holders of the license.
Yeah. So UPT is the first licensed not money transfer payment institution in Turkey in 2015. But if I go to the question back, the other payment also the payment institution is one of the type of the license, and the other one, and it is on the top, EMI license, electronic money institution license. Once you get it, so you can open accounts to your customers and issue e-money to your clients.
So you said that 4 years ago UPT was existing actually. You were just about to restructure the new strategy. Can you tell about that new strategy? How you?
Sure. Can I answer this question from the beginning?
Yes, please.
Because UPT was a very innovative idea. Because before the payment law established in Turkey, as I said, in 2014, the Aktif Bank is the 100% shareholder of the UPT, and Aktif Bank is the largest private investment bank in Turkey, which has the largest fintech ecosystem under Aktif Bank. So UPT is only one part of it, which is involving to the international remittance business and now also the EMI. So UPT was established as a department under Aktif Bank in 2010. So because the thing is, Aktif Bank has very unique products, innovative products, let's say, on the consumer loans, insurance, and they have very limited branches. So the idea and the strategy was to be able to sell the product from the channels of the other institutions like Turkish Post Office, like Turkish big sellers. So Aktif Bank was offering their personal loan, consumer loans, and also the insurance from these channels. And they said that, hey, we can also offer international remittance from these channels as well. So UPT was a department from the beginning, even before the payment law in Turkey. So once the payment law established in Turkey in 2014, became a separate company as 100% subsidiary of Aktif Bank, and got the license in the first row. So UPT is the first company which got the license in Turkey, payment license in Turkey. So this is the just starting point of the UPT. But once I moved to the UPT, so UPT was a company which was making a good business with the partners. So partner means UPT had a couple of partners outside of the Turkey. And for the remittance business, just a small note, Turkey is both sending and receiving country. So we are not only a sending country like UAE or Saudi Arabia, or not a receiving country like Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan. We are on the both sides. We are maybe 60-70% receiving and 30-40% sending country. So this is a very unique, let's say, business case or remittance case in the world. That's why if you are a local company on the remittance business, you have to build partnership all around the world. So UPT had a couple of partners, let's say. But once I started to UPT, as I said, I was EVP. We decided with our CEO and the management team that we need to change the strategy. So that's why we took the numbers. Which are the countries that we are sending to, mainly Turkish countries? Which are the countries that we are receiving? And we have started from the sending point. So I have traveled a lot. Once I started, I have traveled to Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, to be able to have direct partnerships there. And we measured. So currently more than 60 banks in this region are using our system.
In those regions, right?
In Azerbaijan, more than 10, including Azerpost. In Uzbekistan, now it is 8 banks. In Kyrgyzstan, more than 10 banks. So this was the strategy in the beginning, to be able to build our own direct partners in the corridors that we are sending into Turkey. So because this created lower cost and also more products. Because once you have the partner in the country, you will be able to send not only into cash, but into the cards like Uzcard or Humacard in Uzbekistan. This is the first one. Once we finished it, now I can say that we have created a platform which we call API. So we have the payment network. So we have created platform, and with an API, we are able to give this platform to the other companies other payment organization, fintechs all over the world, which they can initiate transfer from their channels, and we are the payout partner for them. And we are doing great on that business as well as an aggregator.
Right now, I have two questions. So regarding those Turkic countries, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, what were the main challenges while entering those markets? And now, out of those countries, who are the top players for you, just like bringing you the revenue? I mean, money in terms of money remittance.
Yeah. If I go to my first visit to Uzbekistan, so it took for me for 1 hour to be able to inform who is UPT, what we are doing, so why they should choose us. Because so remittance business is not a new business in the world. So more than 100 years, a lot of companies, international companies or regional companies are doing that, and they are huge. So as a seller, if you visit a bank or a partner, a potential partner, so they are asking a good question. I have 3 companies inside, so why should I add the 4th one or 5th one, and you are not a big company? So it took a lot of time to inform them, understand them, make them understand what is the advantage to be a partner with us, and what was the strategy. So I didn't say that, hey, you have the 4 company inside, I will give you more share and I will be the 5th one. We tried to make business together, create the business together. We didn't say that, hey, this is my product, this is the price. If you use it, you will make more money. We said that we will be partners. It is your customer. I'm not saying that the customer is mine. And we would offer them more innovative products. So we can make API connection to your, not only to your branches, but to your mobile channels as well. We can add new products. We can make you bank account transfers or bank card transfers or wallet transfers. So we try to convince them on the more product side, not pricing side, and it worked. As I said, so it is for me it's a very good journey. So if I compare my first visit to Uzbekistan or Azerbaijan and the last one, so there is a gap. So currently, if I visit a bank, I don't need to inform them this is UPT, what we are doing. They already know us. They already know us. This was the challenges. The challenge was coming from the competition, from the big companies, and from the culture. And so it is not very easy to change the partnership culture if we are talking about the banks, but we managed it. So currently, for example, in Uzbekistan, as I said, 8 banks are using our system. Even we are in the digital channels in the biggest banks.
And also, thanks for your insightful answers. So the second one is, now I understood that you have 2 main business models. I mean, apparently it's a money remittance business. Second one through the API, payment as a service. So you are giving an opportunity for those licensed institutions also use your platform, right?
Yep. This was the second step, because once we have built our own payout network, so also we had some partners outside of the Turkey, big ones. So the big unicorn companies, they were sending into Turkey, into cash or into bank account, into bank card with our service. So now we said that, hey, we have the service in Turkey, now we have service in other countries as well. So we can create a platform for that, like an aggregator. So we created an API, a very unique API, and we set our partners that if you want to initiate transfers through my API, so you can use it into sending into Uzbekistan, into Turkey, into Azerbaijan. And currently we have more than 200 partners all over the world. So from Malaysia into US, or from Russia to the UAE. So we have a lot of partners who are using our services, not only sending into Turkey, but sending into our other network countries as well. So maybe to give a small example, last year, so the all corridors that we have sent through our platform was 652. So we have 2 different corridors, corridors, from Uzbekistan to Kyrgyzstan, from UK to Jordan, from Jordan to Ukraine. So each one is 1 corridor. So we had processed transactions within 652 different corridors.
And also Uzbekistan is top player in those partnership model, right?
Yeah. So Uzbekistan is a very unique country. So I am visiting Uzbekistan regularly for the last 5 years, and in my each visit, I see the difference in the cities, difference in the economy, difference in the vision, exactly everywhere innovation. And as a Turkish citizen, I am very happy to see that because the culture is very similar, the language is very similar. So I can speak English, but if I couldn't speak English, the Turkish can manage your 30%, 40%, even for the business discussions. So it is a very good thing. So I don't feel myself once I visit Uzbekistan a foreigner. It is my Atayurt, we say. So it is very good. So if I go back to the question, yes, Uzbekistan one of the toppest corridor because Uzbek people are now educated ones are also working in the Europe, working in the Gulf region, etc. And we are not only providing cash payout in Uzbekistan, because now Uzbekistan economy is growing very fast on the digital side as well. So we are able to send to US cards, Sumo cards, and with the partnership, digital partnership, once we had with the banks in Uzbekistan, so our customers can able to withdraw their transfer directly into their wallet in their banking mobile app as well. So that's why every day the numbers of the traffic that we are sending not only from Turkey but from the other countries are increasing to Uzbekistan.
And also what I know, like based on my experience, I'm from Uzbekistan, so most of the countries from Central Asia, they love cash. And one of your unique approach as well of UPT, you have your offline kiosks, right? Like desks that you can actually serve those clients.
Not kiosks in Turkey, but let's say the agent. So in Turkey, our payment law gives us the opportunity to assign for example, telecom store as an agent, not a bank. So the telecom store is operating maybe from 6 to 10 into the midnight, even for the Saturday, Sunday. So we can assign these locations as an agent, and we all cover the Turkey. They are not a kiosk, but they are operating like a kiosk because they are open anytime.
It's like a Western Union. Can we call it like this?
Yeah.
But can we call that Western Union is a direct competitor or not?
Yeah, sure we can.
Okay.
And in Uzbekistan, we have more market share than the other companies.
Yeah, and also we have like lots of citizens working here, and their average salary is around $700. And so what is an average of remittance that they are doing like on a monthly basis through your app?
Yeah, so as you said, so the average salary is like something like that. It depends on the job, etc. But once we look to the remittance average, which we are initiating from Turkey, it is $300, the average number.
Okay, wow, that's impressive. But also, can you just like tell me about the
before that, because you also asked that Uzbek people likes the cash, but it is changing. We see it because the pandemic changed this. Because if you send cash to your country, so your family member, maybe your mother, I don't know, the mother or father's something who is living in Uzbekistan, has to be go a physical location. So which means he or she will leave his house, maybe from the village, take a bus, minibus, to the city. It will take maybe 1 hour. He or she will wait in the queue maybe one hour. It will take some time and cost for transportation. So, and after the COVID, the people does not want to go these physical places, which is very crowded, etc. So once we have started to sending to cards, directly local cards to Uzcard and Numo card in Uzbekistan, the increased rate is multiple 4, multiple 5 rather than the cash.
Wow, okay.
So in 6 months, this is the real number. In 6 months, the number of sending to cards increased, catched up the number of sending to the cash. It is growing faster than sending to the cash. So this is our, let's say, experience. And people love this because once you send the card, so the receivers receives the money like that.
Instant payment.
Instant payment. So after that, they can make the payment in the store, grocery store, everywhere they want. And as I said, the economy and the banking industry is increasing and growing every day very rapidly. So an Uzbek citizen can use his Uz card or Humo card anywhere in the, let's say, country. So it is increasing a lot. So this culture is changing. And it is rapidly changing.
Yeah, but I think that the mass adoption of this like digitizing so money remittance process. I think that is like really important for every person.
Important, because it is easier.
Yeah, even like for example now it's like kind of a snowing, raining. I really don't want to go somewhere out. I just want to make it like with several clicks, use the app, and that's it. Why I should just like go out?
Yeah,
So
exactly right.
yeah.
And that's exactly that we are doing in Turkey as well.
Yeah, and also I've just researched a bit about UPT. You have like really unique approach. For example, I haven't seen any kind of fintech apps that they are just like super focused on all of those Central Asian countries, right? I mean, they have some products, but not like super deeply integrated like yours. How did you manage this? I mean,
that's correct. As I said, the strategy was coming from the 5 years ago, which we said that let's make direct partnership to the corridors, which we have a huge, let's say, volume, both incoming and sending. Because the thing is, we are not only sending into Uzbekistan, also we are receiving from Uzbekistan for small business payments, let's say, from Kyrgyzstan, from Azerbaijan as well. So that's why on the first level, we focus on the Turkish countries. And thank you for your comment, but I can say that so we are only the Turkish payment institution who has their own network on these wide and different products in the Turkish countries. So the international companies became our competitor, or we became their competitor. It depends on that field, and the difference is coming from the product. We are not only offering cash payout; we are offering the other, let's say, bank account transfers, bank card transfers, if possible, wallet transfers. So this is the difference, the main difference that we have created.
Okay. So, and also, if we're going to talk about this massive remittance business, it's like mostly B2C, and you have B2B as well. You also serve small, medium businesses, right?
It started very newly, recently.
Recently, okay.
Recently, but we are making B2B as well. But I can say that more than 95% of our total volume is coming from C2C.
C2C.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And that you also just mentioned that you have a unique API for all of those partners, businesses. Yeah. So payment as a service, so platform. Yeah. Can you just like highlight what is the uniqueness of it?
Yeah, the uniqueness is coming from the API itself, because, for example, if a company outside of the Turkey in UAE or Europe, doesn't matter, they want to send money into Turkey and another payment into Azerbaijan, another transfer into Uzbekistan. So the first option is you can find local partners in each country, one partner in Turkey, one partner in Azerbaijan, one partner in Uzbekistan, which means you will have to make 3 different agreements, 3 different settlement, 3 different API connection, maybe 3 different connection line, one product manager, another account manager. But we say that you don't have to separate your channels. We are providing you payments in more than 100 countries and services with single API connection, with single settlement model, because we are offering instant settlements, not post-funding, pre-funding, but this is also a good thing for the company's instant settlement. And also after that, we will give you customer support, operational support for these all countries in English, in Turkish, in Arabic, or in Russian as well. So also we are giving this support to the customer level for the receiver and sender. And this makes the sending partners, makes the sending partner happy. So this is the main difference. That's why we are growing in this side as well.
But initial roadmap that you have devised from the very beginning. So, I mean, has it changed in the process? Because you know there are lots of now market fluctuations. We have to be super flexible. Or so nothing has changed. Everything is going as it has planned in the past.
So this journey was started for our customers in Turkey. So we have built the payout network or sending network in the Turkish countries or in the other countries for our own sending. But once we built it, we said that, hey, now we have a good product, so we can this product as a service to the other payment companies or banks in the world. That's why 5 years ago, UPT had maybe 25 or 30 partners. Today we have 200 partners, which is a big number in the Turkey or in the region as well. So we have most of the unicorns in the world are working with us because we have a very good service. So it became a strategy step by step. Once we built the first step, which was the building our own network in the other countries that we have good volume, then the idea became to create a platform to use this advantage in the other countries as well, for the other companies as well.
Okay. But also the next question, do you want to also expand and so enter new markets?
Yeah, sure. Because the world is huge, and especially after the pandemic, the customer behavior is changing. So, for example, until the pandemic, we can say that the immigrants who are living or working outside of their countries are creating the volume for the international remittances. But currently, it is not like that, because the mobilization is one of the top hot topic, like in the countries like us. Because what happened after the pandemic? So people started to work from their homes. For example, also in the UPT, we have a hybrid system, and our staff is sometimes coming to the office. Some days they are working in the home. And after that, they said that, hey, if I have the ability to work from home, I can work for a company in the Germany, in the UK.
Okay.
So, but how I will be paid? Because after that, they found a job. For example, an IT developer found a job for a European company. Okay, it's good. I am earning in euro. I am sitting in my house. I'm not paying a lot of cost for the going to the office, etc. He is very happy. But now, how I will get my money? So also as UPT, we created some products for that. But also now this mobilization is creating volume, cross-border transfer volume, which is coming from a company, individual.
Because I know that like lots of Turkish people are living in Germany, right? Because it's super close. And when I visited once, I mean Berlin. I was I was like, it seemed to me that I'm in Istanbul or somewhere.
You don't need to speak German or English, so just speak it with Turkish. So you can do it.
So do you have a presence in European countries?
We will have. Because as I said, I didn't say this yet. So we started our journey as a payment company, but 4 years ago we have upgraded our license into EMI. Because once we have built our own network, physical network in Turkey, outside of the Turkey, we said that okay, we have to digitalize these services, and we created our own mobile app, which we call Option. So maybe you will ask in the next questions, and I will answer them. But now we have the option in Turkey. We are onboarding customers from the Turkey. As the next step, as you said, there is a huge Turkish diaspora who are living in the Europe, more than 4 million, mainly in the Germany. So now to be able to target them, we want to onboard customers outside of the Turkey, starting from Europe, European Union, and also the Gulf region as well.
And this is also actually a really great strategy because you didn't go to new countries and got a new license or acquired a new company with a license. You have only one license here, EMI. So, and actually you are using the licenses of your partners, right? And you're just like sharing the revenue.
In the Europe, so we signed an agreement licensing as a service. So we will get this onboarding and opening the account services, these two main services, from an existing company who has their own EMI in Turkey and in the Europe, and passported in the European Union. So it is very costly to apply to a license or acquire a license in the Europe. We didn't choose that. So we will have a licensing as a service to be able to onboard customers in the Europe. But in Dubai, we have a different strategy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Dubai, it's a very unique country, better than me. So there is a good financial free zone, DIFC, Dubai International Financial Center. So we opened a branch subsidiary there. We applied to the money remittance and store value. They don't call it EMI, they call it store value. I believe that is a better word, store value, because you are storing the value of the customer.
But you got approved.
We are about to get it, yes.
Okay.
About to get it.
That's cool. So you're still, I mean, but how to say, this is like for the aspiring entrepreneurs when they just like made a plan to make a fintech business. They immediately, so I don't know, acquire new licenses, etc. It's like costly, right? So can you just like give some recommendations for those entrepreneurs who wants to start this fintech business, because it's huge? So
it is huge. So first, you need to be very focused on the target, choose the customer base for the starting point,
Yeah.
and they have to make the calculation very properly because currently the investment size in the world is not very huge. So the profits are very important, EBITDA is very important, the gross profit is very important. So if they choose the customer base and if they have a good idea, there are a lot of as a services for anything, onboarding, license, collecting money, withdrawing money, a lot of things. So you can find any service if you want. They can choose, and they are open source. The sandbox are everywhere. So if you visit the AFC or anywhere in the world, you can find these companies everywhere. So there is no need to apply to the license, open your bank account, do a lot of things. Instead of that, but it is very important to focus on the profit model, the commission model, and also the customer base. After that, it is very easy.
Have you handled just to build it? Because I know that now in the world there is a shortage of software developers. Everyone is hustling, trying to find the right people, and also software developers are such creatures. I can say creatures because they are super unique. You cannot force them to work for the money. They have to be inspired, you know, and then they can code. So how did you handle to build such a super cool app?
This was one of the main challenges that we have in the past because as a subsidiary of the bank, so once I started my career in UPT, so we didn't have any IT source in UPT. We were using the sources of Aktif Bank, which was coming from the Aktif Bank FI team. So at that time, we had a good move, I believe, if I answer this question from today, because we said that, hey, we have to our own IT. So we have started with 3 or 4 IT developers in the beginning.
Wow.
In the beginning. But at that time, we didn't have our own mobile app or own platform. So after that, once we say that, hey, to our board, this is our strategy, we will build this program, these services in the future, and we need this, let's say, stuff for the developers, front end, analysts, etc. So it was very challenging for us. But now also it was the training for our IT team as well, because for the beginning we were the only company who was creating an app for the international remittance for sending and receiving as well. So we couldn't able to say that, hey, this company did this, so we can try to approach the staff or IT staff of this company. So this was because that's why I said this was a big challenge, one of the biggest challenges that we have on that. But it was a training also for our IT team, so they learned how to build it. But currently, so we have an IT team nearly for 40 people who are working in our IT. So I am very happy and proud of that. So we started from only 2 or 3 IT into the 40. So what we have created after this, let's say in 4 years. So we didn't say that, hey, we have a very good product which is running in the offline channels, in the branches, agents, which we are sending money or receiving, paying it out. So we can make a mobile app. It was a very easy thing. So let's make a mobile just for sending money and receiving money. But we didn't say that. We asked to ourselves, so what is the need of our customers? So in the market, who are the competitors? And our customers are happy to get the services from them. So what is the existing site? What is the missing site? And how we can add value to the services? We ask these questions to ourselves. We ask these questions to our clients. We ask these questions to our partners. And after that, we decided to build options step by step with the products.
Okay, that's like really rewarding, I think. And most of your software developers, they are based outside Turkey, right?
Actually, in Turkey, but they are not coming to the office,
okay.
so it is not possible to say to an IT developer, you will have to work from the office from 6 to 5 or from 9 to 6, whatever. So they are working remotely, but we have staff outside of Istanbul and a couple of staff outside of the Turkey, but mainly they are living in Istanbul.
Okay, but also, I mean, as being one of the leading fintech platforms in Turkey, and also, as we mentioned, in Central Asian countries, right? How is it like because your team is not so big, and this is good now. For example, if you could say like 5 years ago, we have like small team, but we have super prospective product. Everyone says, why is this like small? Why it's so small? It's not good. It's not cool. But right now, most of the fintechs are trying to be cost efficient. They are embedding AI so in their fintech systems, right? Just like to be cost efficient, to keep less people, but still being revenue generating fintech platform and being cool. What can you comment on this?
So this is the strategy that we are having it more than 5 years in the UPT, but it is coming from Aktif Bank and from our holding. So we are spending money, but we are spending the money, which means spend means investment. So we are investing to the IT, we are investing to the platforms and to the staff and the marketing, which we are generating profit. So I cannot invest even $1 which I am not getting a profit from my current products or current platform. So this is very important for us. So I didn't see another company in the world increase the volume, increase the number of the customers of the products without burning money. As in the UPT, we didn't burn the money. We only burned the money that we get profit from our current business. So this is coming, as I said, from the strategy. This was very important for us. And with this model, you have to be efficient because you have limited source, which is coming from your gross profit or commission income. That's why we try to be very effective, and we targeted to prioritize the products, the investments, etc. And also we are using the technology. For example, we are using AI for onboarding customers, because in our mobile app option, we are onboarding customers with eKYC.
How many people are replacing this AI onboarding feature?
Zero.
Zero?
Yeah, because we are getting an outsourced company.
Okay.
In Turkey, so we are lucky because there is a good ecosystem, and our IT is working in a technopark, which government is making some, let's say, advantage for the tax, investment, etc.
Okay.
It is not just only for us, but in any IT company or fintech company in Turkey, they can open a branch in the technopark, and they can enjoy these advantages of the Turkish government, Minister of the Economy, etc. And for our side, for the eKYC, we are getting a service, and the IT developers of this company are using the AI tools for that for us.
Okay, that's like great perspective. And do you use AI so in the real life as well as a person?
As a person?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I'm asking questions to the ChatGPT.
Okay, ChatGPT or?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so you are like all the time, so following the
and
trends.
also because the thing is, so the product is evolving to the AI. Chatbot, for example, is evolving to the AI. But as a customer, I am not very happy with the current AI tools on the customer support base. Now, as a customer, I am trying to understand who is offering what, are they successful, so I can implement, then I can decide if we can implement this to our products for our customers, because we are working in a financial industry, which is trust is very important.
Of course.
So if AI gives not a 100% correct answer to our customer, we will lose trust.
Yeah, definitely. So you are definitely like rechecking you are just like doing your comprehensive checks on this. Yeah. Okay. So and also one of the most important questions, being a CEO, because you haven't started as a CEO, right? So and you just like actually promoted to this position, but how you are feeling it, because so many responsibilities over you. I mean, strategy, and also you said that you spent so much time on so devising a strategy. I know that it's not only you, there is a team, and now strategy has worked out. So you are making money, you're on the market, you are like one of the influential fintech players.
I don't have an answer for that question, which I am asking regularly to myself. So how do you feel? But I can say that I don't have enough time to be able to understand how I feel to be this area. Sure, the responsibility is increasing huge, so the pressure is huge, but the outcome is also, because I am a self-motivated person. So, and I am saying this everywhere, in our industry we are a little bit lucky, because we are working hard, but we can see the result. So I work hard. I visited a lot to the Turkish countries. Now I can see the result. I said that we are working with 12 banks in Azerbaijan. So I can say that, hey, a bank in Azerbaijan just implemented our services in their mobile app. So this is the result. So I can see the result of my hard working, or in other staff, our other team members of UPT can say the same thing. It is giving a motivation to me. But it is not easy to, currently I cannot answer the question because I don't know the answer.
Okay, good. No, answer is a good answer. So, and how do you like balancing this work-life balance? Because like all I have known you like for more than 4 years, you're always like balanced, calm, nothing changed. I mean, like, so you have also really increased, not improved, but really better emotional intelligence as well. I can feel it. So, is it like inborn, or you have learned it like in the process of your professional career?
I learned from the audit time, as I believe. I have the ability to deny some feelings or to deny as a barrier some words, because I am focused on the business. I am very focused on the product. I am very focused on the results. That's why in a meeting or in a feedback, let's say conversation, if I hear some words which I don't like, instantly I deny them.
So you're not reacting.
Yeah.
So you're just like not showing any emotions, right?
Yeah. Okay. Because I am focusing on the business.
Because this is really important. I have been living in Turkey as well for 4 years. I'm seeing lots of emotional people here. And also this is one of the, emotions are good, but you have to transform them. I mean, you have to direct them into the right direction, right? Or with your emotions, you can ruin any relationship as well. This is really important.
Yeah, and if you live in Istanbul, you can see from the cities, not for business, the driving even is a stressful thing in Turkey. A lot of emotions, a lot of noises, etc. I just try to stay calm.
Like just like being in yourself. Okay, that's why I think that this is like so work hack for those young entrepreneurs who wants to business their to build their fintech business. So I think that this is also one of the main important stuffs, just like to evolve it naturally.
Yeah, and if you are making a business international, you have to understand the culture. So the culture is making a huge difference. So the words are the same everywhere in the world, but the meanings are changing. So you have to understand, if you spell a word, what the other side will understand under their current culture, or if there's something from the other side. So you need to understand.
So you make your own research before coming to going to any country, right?
Yeah. Talking with the local guys, like having a dinner or lunch, try to understand what they feel, what is the culture, are they open to communicate, or they are making their impression by the hindsight, etc. This is very important as well.
Yeah, and you have to accept, cultural, I can say, not turbulence, but cultural facts, I can say. So coming back to UPT, if you could summarize UPT's mission and impact in one sentence, what would it be?
This is also a very good and challenging question. UPT is hardworking and innovative company, which is changing its business and the market.
And what message would you like to share with the Turkic communities and your partners who rely on UPT's platform as well?
Yeah, you mean for our clients?
Yeah.
So this became our DNA, to understand the needs and pains of the customer and give them a service, effective service, cost-effective service, time-effective service, and smooth service to be able to fix their pains for their financial needs. So this became our DNA. That's why in Option, we are adding new products every day, not the regular products, but for example, once we built Option, we said that, hey, our customer needs to open an account, because as an immigrant who are living in Turkey, it is very hard to go a bank branch and open the account. So the communication issues, KYC issues, a lot of issues. So in the beginning, we are making the onboarding with eKYC. Even you are sitting in your office or your home, an immigrant, anywhere, anytime, they can be a customer of Option. In 3 minutes, in the 4th minute, they can open an account in Turkish lira and euro. in the 5th minute they can get their virtual prepaid card. And this is a multi-currency card as well. So we didn't say that, hey, we can enjoy the FX rate if our customers, because the 50% of our customers are foreigners, which means they are making payments outside of the Turkey. Once they make a payment outside of the Turkey, as the company, I can enjoy the FX rate. So if you spend $1 outside of Turkey, I can put 5% margin to the Turkish lira. I can make 5% gain, but we didn't do that because we are dedicated to fix the issues of our customers, and our customers are low income side. So that's why we have to help them, then they will increase our profit. So we made a multi-currency card. If you visit, for example, to the Europe next week, from the app you can change the currency of the card. You can dedicate your card into your, you can connect your card into your euro account. So if you buy a coffee for €1, you will pay only €1, no FX, in the dollar as well. So this is the other thing. After that, we said that, hey, our customers are receiving transfer from outside of the country, so they can easily withdraw the transfer, which is coming outside of Turkey, into their wallet, into their account instantly, anytime. And we have created cashback programs. There is no need in this code to walk outside to be able to get the cash, which you are receiving money. So they just receive the money into their wallet, enjoy the cashback, and they can spend anywhere, anytime with their physical card or virtual card. After that, we offered them bill payments or QR payments with a lot of campaigns. Or now we just started to offer them applying to a consumer loan. This is the first
This is not
product.
BNPL, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And also they can buy their insurance, health insurance from our app. So always we are asking them what you need, what do you want to see next as a product in the option, and we are doing that.
Actually, this is so cool. You are monetizing your existing clients, but monetizing in a good way. So you're actually covering their needs, and this is a really perfect and demanding product, I think.
So that's why we are working closely for the financial inclusion, we can say that, because we are including these unbanked, let's say, customers, but sure they need a lot of financial products. We are increasing their financial inclusion, and we are proud to be able to do that.
And the last question is, so as a UPT, as a fintech product, what is your the main and the priority plan is to become a neobank? Because like most of the time it's like this.
So if we answer this question on 3 different perspectives, first one, we want to add new clients. So currently we are providing our services mainly to the individuals. We want to add SMEs and also corporates into this, let's say, product, to be able to offer them our money transfer services. And for the region, currently we are providing our services directly in Turkey, in Turkish countries, Balkans and the Middle East. We want to expand this geographical area to the Europe and the Gulf region. And the third one is the channels. So we are offering our services in our offline channels in Turkey, in the other countries, and also the online channel app is only working in Turkey. We want to increase, add new geographies, new countries for our mobile app option. We want to make option a global app, not only a regional app, and to be able to offer products not with a license with a let's say a digital bank or neobank, but with getting the services from the banks or from the other financial institutions. We want to provide our customers all the financial products that they need.
Okay, wow.
Even like an investment product, consumer loans, etc.
That's impressive. To be honest, I've got like super insightful feedback on the Turkish fintech landscape, and definitely including those amazing and super warm countries like Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan. So you're actually building the bridge between Central Asia, Turkey, and Middle East as well. But that's not the final point. I'm sure that you're going to reach other European countries and other amazing countries as well. So thanks for being with us. Murat Kastan, CEO of UPT, and I hope that within like couple of not years, months, we will shoot an interview and you're gonna announce new products that are gonna be super helpful for the clients.
With pleasure. So it was very nice for me to be able to answer your questions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nadija.
Thank you.